shaking your ass out of the house. Now I'm sure it's time to get out. You might not want, but that's gonna change by impeachment. Oh, you get some love like yes, impeachment. Impeachment by impeachment. Oh, you get some love like yes, impeachment by impeachment. Oh, you get some love like yes.
It is ShakeUP After Dark. Alex the Great in the building.
Lanelle also in the building.
Hello, Tiff.
Hello, Alex.
Oh my goodness, so much.
Can you see my hat?
Oh, hey.
Not today, Satan.
Never a day, Satan. How about that?
The back of it says not tomorrow either. In that kind of a day, we will both be drinking. Hallelujah.
Yeah, wine would be more classy of me on tonight, and it's a big one tonight.
I've got 2 of those in the refrigerator. I started to pick them up, but
the big one?
Yes. I live in the hood. That's all they sell out here.
You know, it's sad to have one of those and then have no sex afterwards.
That's actually why I didn't grab one.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason. Well, I decided to be classy tonight and get a glass of wine. I ran out of the first bottle, it's a couple of breads in here. So
I'm grown and I got some self-control.
Oh, that's pleasant.
So I don't finish it, so I don't need to have sex.
That's pleasant. I don't have the sex. I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit. Hallelujah.
Those are the people that have the most sex. So, that was an interesting analogy.
I'm with you.
Sounds like you failed that life.
Like I said, I don't have the sex. I'm saved and sanctified. Hallelujah.
Okay.
There's no one that will tell you differently.
I
need you not to choke.
I almost ruined the $2,000 machine. So
that is very disrespectful, sir. Very disrespectful. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. Let me do that. Okay.
Guys, welcome to the ShakeUp After Dark, and this is where we give it to you straight, no filter. We shake shit up. So, of course, the ShakeUp Morning Show, and this is the after show. It's the After Dark. Monday and Wednesdays, I'm here with Tiff Lanelle, and here we go. So much going on. We have to talk about the terrorist attack that hit New York City just yesterday on October 31st. So we began the month. Think about this. We began the month with domestic terrorism.
Right.
And technically we ended the month with domestic terrorism as well.
Well, that depends on who you ask. Technically, he wasn't domestic.
No, he was. Because to me, if you have a green card and you've been a citizen of this country for 7 years, you are an American.
I would agree.
If you want to call this man a radical Islamic terrorist, that's fine. He's also an American.
He is an American.
He's just as an American, probably more so of an American than my black ass is considered to be. So
that might be true. Might be true. I'm trying to close some stuff, so if my video slows down for a moment, I apologize in advance. Yeah, so he was from
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, that place. He happened to have a green card.
Very hard for you. Wow.
I sounded like Wendy Williams.
Yikes. No, she was more like, our next chorus is, like, you could have put any word aside from guest there. That's what she said. Our next olive is.
We'll get to that story in a minute.
Our next.
So this terrorist, domestic
full
terrorist.
Stroke. Let's go. I'm sorry.
We will get to that in a minute because.
Focus, please. Thank you.
You focus. Okay.
I'm here.
this domestic terrorist happened to have a green card. He happened to conveniently leave a note saying that he did this on behalf of ISIS. And
ooh, I got some. I need you to come on with it. You can't drag this story out because I have things that are pressing on my bladder that I got to get out.
Oh, okay. I want you to handle that. So go ahead, please.
Because, okay, here's the thing. This man left a note. He has no remorse. Apparently, the authorities questioned him today. They also started looking, the FBI started to look for another person. They found the other person. They said, this man, Shamalala, whatever his name is.
Oh my God.
It's spelled something like that. He has no remorse. Okay, so he's not sorry. In addition, it is baffling to me. Now, again, people are like, oh, Alex, everything you do, your posts are always about race. You're always talking about race. Like, why race? Because race is what's the most obvious thing. This man got in his car and he rammed into over 20 people, killed 8 people, and somehow you motherfuckers apprehended him alive.
Right. To the point that he's talking. He's still talking. Y'all are still asking this man questions.
If we had to ask Michael Brown if he would steal a pack of cigarillos again, he probably would be remorseful about the goddamn cigarillos. But you know where Michael Brown is dead? Well, you know where he is, dead.
Right.
Trayvon Martin, he would have left that sweet tea and them Skittles at home.
He probably wouldn't have even went to the corner store.
He definitely wouldn't have been going out trying to hit Rachel Jontel. I mean, Sandra Bland, she probably would have just shut her black ass up. These people are dead. They didn't kill anybody. They were minding their own American business. But this American who decided he was going to if y'all was going to kill somebody, if you want to just circumvent justice and due process.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say it. Do not. I'm not coming to bail you out of Guantanamo Bay. I can't bail you out of Guantanamo Bay. So
furthermore,
don't say it.
The president of these United States says that we're not moving fast enough on the terrorists, but the facts say otherwise. So literally every person that has been with the exception of Dylan Roof, he's probably about to get out of jail. But every other domestic terrorist or a Muslim terrorist in these United States, the Boston bombers, their trial was expedited. Like, what do you mean we're not moving fast enough? First of all, if we get rid and we implement sanctions to not allow people into the United States, first of all, people in the United States are killing people in the United States. That's first of all, number one. Second, it doesn't matter where these people come in. They're not coming in with guns or airplanes, and they're not trying to ram into buildings. They're renting cars legally, okay? Or they're borrowing their uncle's cars or doing whatever. Like, what is not letting them come here going to do?
I almost said something.
And then,
so disrespectful.
What else do you want? How much faster can it go? Because this man has already been charged with federal terrorism.
Right.
It happened yesterday. He was charged today. How's that for due process? Donald, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why are we doing this?
And because he's an ass clown.
Baffled.
And just so
baffled.
I have to put this on Do Not Disturb because good Lord. Just
my phone is going off because apparently I was the most. We'll talk about Halloween in a minute because
oh my gosh,
like if I could read to you, I just turned. I thought my notifications were off, but my iPad is still on, and the notifications, like as I'm reading them right now, I can't stand you. I hate you. This is so funny to me. Oh my God. Bitch that took me out. Oh my God, I'm screaming. All of this happened yesterday. Where were you people? Why are you just now watching it now? It's about to expire.
I took screenshots of you as you were getting ready. So I will have those for life.
I should be wearing that wig tonight.
No, I'm not going to spit out my red wine. So
right now, I'm actually getting a call from someone that's watching my snaps, and I can't.
All right,
DJ, I'm busy. I'm busy.
So I don't want to name the name of the terrorist, but I do want to name the victims, because a lot of times media always names the person who did it, the perpetrator. The victims were Darren Drake, 32, of New Milford, New Jersey; Nicholas Cleves, 23, of New York, New York; and Lord 31, of Belgium; Hernan Diego Mendoza Espino, 47, of Argentina; Alejandro Damian Pagruco, 47, of Argentina. I'm reading these names and getting a revelation, but I will continue. Herman Ferrucci, 47, of Argentina; Diego Enrique Angelini, 47, of Argentina; Ariel Erlis, 48, of Argentina. So I believe that it was like a tour group, and then he happened to hit 2 Americans. But I think it was a tour group that happened to be in the building, and I believe you were close to where it happened, like when it happened, and you started getting all of these alerts.
Yeah, so I actually take a train as it stands. I take a train back to Brooklyn using so I ride from on this train, the A train, and I usually take it from the World Trade Center using the Fulton Street train station. Fulton Street and Chambers Street are both there at World Trade. This happened on Chambers Street, moments away from the same place that Ground Zero happened. Where Ground Zero is, where the September 11th attacks happened. What this man said is it was planned. He did it on Halloween. He did a test run. He went and had a truck and went the route just before. He knew he was going to run into these people. I'm going to say it.
Are you?
Anybody could be affected by this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe.
Right.
I'm overly aware of my surroundings when I'm on. I'm overly so aware of my surroundings. Even, I live in New York now. Sometimes I got to get on these buses. Riding a bus here is not riding like a bus everywhere else. I have a different view of it now, because if you knew me 6 months ago, I'm not getting on a bus.
Right.
These buses come so close to the curb now. I feel like at any second he could just pop the curb and knock everybody at the bus stop out. So while y'all are standing at the curb and the bus pulls up and you don't know if the brakes are working or not, I'm standing over here. Same thing. Like if I hear somebody walking too close to me in a city like this, I turn around. I hear a car revving up. Bitch, I'm doing a whole cartwheel. I don't know if I can still do cartwheels. Don't know if these 30-year-old bones could do that. I don't know. I just don't know. I think I might do a cart and wheel my ass on somewhere. I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, you guys got to be careful out there. It's really bad. I feel like we combine this with Trump, so we're 14 minutes in. Let's keep moving.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Kaya and T.S. Madison, and I don't want to turn into that, but I do really want to be like, next case.
Before we move on to the next case, I will say I'm like you, but mostly because I am a female and I tend to walk by myself. I walk the dogs in my neighborhood, and I just like walking. So I'm very aware too. If I am walking, make sure I have one headphone out, and it's gonna be, whatever's closest to the street or whatever, so I can hear cars and I can hear if somebody's walking up behind me. I pay attention to shadows on the ground. If I see one shadow more than mine, I'm stopping dead in my tracks and I'm turning around and looking you dead in your eye, whoever it is.
Right, I'm turning around like I am packing the hottest heat. You don't understand. I'm turning around with a whole block, my nigga. What, bro? What are you
walking
doing?
up on me?
I walk like this. I have headphones all day. I always have one like this. You may think I you know what? I can hear enough out of this when I need to hear you, bitch. That's what it is.
Right. Okay? I've got to hear you. So yeah, I'm the same way. Anyway, next story. Oh, Wendy.
Wait. Are you ready? Like, because I feel like no, everyone knows about this, and unless you've been under a rock. Wendy Williams, please come to the front of the class. Wendy Williams.
You're going to hell. Yep. I mean, I'm going to. So if you are not aware.
Hot topics. I could go all day with this one.
If you're not aware, the host.
How could you not be aware?
Some people just aren't. They're not on social media like that. So if you're one of those people.
This not only made CNN, Good Morning America, The View, Time Magazine,
it was everywhere.
People don't have strokes on live TV.
If you're not aware, Wendy Williams she does her shows live Monday through Thursday. She was doing her show live yesterday. And
at approximately 10:29 a.m. Eastern time.
And she went to introduce her next guest. And she said, "Welcome to the show. Our next choreographer." And then she just stopped.
She said Cuervo like Jose, my next Cuervo. I'm not gonna drop to the floor like that though, because first of all, that hurt.
I don't know. I have my iPad here, so I can possibly pull it up and just.
I can pull up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in my bank account. In my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in my bank account.
I don't have Instagram on here, so I can't do all of the wonderful videos that people have been making. But the way that her eyes
iPad, because it used to only, if you independent, you could only have it on one device and you would only get notifications on one. Now your notifications come everywhere. But
as soon as you type in
so it was a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress. Williams is a fat whale.
Wrong one.
Wendy Williams is a fat whale.
I mean, the deep breathing, I was concerned. I thought it was all over. I was pretty sure it was all over.
I'm going to hell. I've been laughing at this since yesterday. But the way that people are going in on this,
the creativity is unbeknownst. Like, I mean, the original one, I got it before it even hit the internet because, of course, I have friends that work in media, obviously, like me, and people that are sending me that literally just watch this stuff so that they can tell me what happened before I watch it.
Oh,
this
man.
one literally is from Pix 11 is the local news station here. They put it up literally. The Wendy show is over at 11. At 10:36, this was posted on Pix 11.
Oh man, I'm going.
This from Twitter. And if you want to see it without the That's So Raven edits, I mean, damn, Wendy. We'll watch together. Let's get started. Oh. Shit.
to hell in a handbasket with gasoline draws. Now, I will say, the very first time I watched it without the That's So Raven or the Hallelujah Night stuff that people have been adding to
I got
it.
beans, greens, potatoes.
Right.
Rams,
Before I watched it with... Y'all are all going to hell, by the way. Before I watched it with any of that, and I just watched it with her having... Well, she didn't call it a stroke, but she says she overheated. So when I first watched it without all the extra stuff, now I was concerned. I was like, oh shit, oh, is she okay? Oh my God. But then I rewatched it like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And it was like her reaction to it is what just makes it shouldn't be funny, but it's hysterical because she looks like a deer caught in headlights. And then she just starts like trying to grab at whatever she can.
Our first Cuervo. Woo.
And the audience ain't shit. Because the audience is, oh, whoa. All right, y'all.
I mean, to her defense, there is an audience coordinator. There is someone there telling them what to say.
But that audience coordinator was not telling them to say, oh.
I promise you, the audience coordinator literally says, when I go like this, you say, ooh, ah.
They didn't say, ooh and ah. I know. I've been in an audience like that. That audience coordinator did not say, go, oh. Oh, there is no motion for oh.
And I'm not one to defend Wendy Williams, okay? But I will say
you cannot call her that.
Overheating is real, okay? People do pass out. I used to think a lot of things were bullshit. I used to think that people didn't really get drunk. I used to think that overheating, like, oh, you're not just gonna pass out. But all of that stuff is real. I saw a lot of people like, oh, Wendy, this is your karma. This is what you get. Let me talk to you simple mother people too, okay? Some of you are my fans and you're simple too. And I don't ever refer to my listeners as fans like that. You know, I don't get it. You are a fan because you just like my dumb ass. But, okay, Wendy gets paid, first of all. I know you're like, oh, she's so messy. She talks about everyone. She's ruthless. She doesn't have to do that. That pays her bills. You only wish, the only reason you're salty is that you talk about people and you don't get a check, okay? So while y'all are coming for Wendy, this is not her karma. She doesn't even really hang out with these celebrities. Like, Wendy's not really pressed. You can like her or hate her. And I feel like people that muster up the energy to be like, I don't like Wendy. I don't like what she stands for. I don't like the way she used to treat people on the radio. You simple bitch. She's been getting paid for it since then, okay? She started doing it. She was making pennies. She did it well. She makes a lot of money. What's the difference between Wendy Williams, TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, and your first favorite gossip show or gossip blog, aside from the fact that she makes more and she's worth $70 million?
Is she?
Thank you. She is really the queen of daytime with the contract that last year got extended to 2020, and she's already been extended through 2022. Wendy Williams definitely is Oprah, whether you like it or not. Like, Oprah is Oprah because she's still alive, but there's nobody getting contract extensions through 2022. Not Barbara Walters 2022.
Dang, her net worth is up there. I didn't realize it was that high. Good Lord.
I mean, like, yeah, y'all got Wendy fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, oh, it's her karma. This isn't her karma. She's not talking about these stories because she really cares. This is a good check.
Right.
How you doing? That's a good check.
Well, she's doing well.
As soon as y'all get on your soapboxes and your Facebook statuses and stuff like that, Wendy deserves that. I don't think anybody, healthcare or not, you shouldn't talk about. Y'all make me itch, okay? Y'all make me develop a full rash. And I got pretty skin. I don't develop rashes.
I cannot. Well, in all seriousness, Wendy, we hope that
she
we
said
hope
she's
that you're
fine. Now,
doing
that's
well.
one thing people do lie, so she might be lying.
Again, I almost said something because I know someone else who said they were fine, and I went to their funeral earlier this year.
Wow.
So, in all seriousness, I hope that she is fine. I do genuinely hope that it was not a stroke. But thank you for the laughs. I shouldn't say that. That's horrible. I know I'm going to hell. But that was funny. It was just funny. If you have not seen a few examples of Instagram accounts that you should go and watch the video that they've made of this, Not Carlton Banks is one. What's that other one that you sent me? That's So Raven?
There's a whole bunch of them out
There's a
there.
few of them. Just search the hashtag Wendy, and you should be able to find
Wendy.
one.
You can search Wendy Williams, WHALEMS.
Yep. I'm sorry, there are people, I reposted one of them. So there are people commenting on it. Okay, next topic. Hello.
This is Beyonce, and I am very honored to play Nala in the upcoming Lion King.
I'm not gonna let you do be like that. If you have missed
you do an impression of her talking then. What's that?
Not at all. Because you ruined that one song for me by saying she didn't say algebra. I will hate you forever. So no.
I didn't have to ruin it for you. She did it. She said, I don't know much about algebra. You don't know how to say it either. I mean, it's clear you don't know much about it. You don't know what it's called, really.
You stay ruining songs for me. You've ruined some Ariana songs for me.
Because I have good ears?
Yes.
Because I hear things?
I try my best. I already do it with movies and TV shows and anything else that I'm watching. I try my best not to do it with music. When I listen to music, I try my best just to get into a groove.
Probably a really good critic because I am aware and I pay attention to everything. My job, literally, whether I full-time, part-time, since 2005, I've literally been analyzing things and talking about them either on the same day or the next day or live. At that point, I meant to say breaking news right now. There's just been a shooting at a Colorado Walmart that's left 2 people dead and 1 injured after the gunman fired many shots. I don't go to Walmart, so I can guarantee you I'm not going to die there. Just like I'm not dying in a Honda. I don't want to die in a Toyota. I definitely don't want to die in your Volvo, your Buick. Not interested. I don't. And that's when I'm in the car with people driving crazy. I let them know. Yeah, I'm not dying in your cheap ass car, bitch. I wish you would.
What?
You've never said that to somebody? It will not be said of me that I died in a Honda. No.
I don't want to die in a Bentley either. So, I mean, what's the difference?
That would say something about who I was, though. He died in a 96 Honda Accord. The fuck? I guess he had it coming. He got in there. Like, come on, bro. No.
What the hell is wrong with you? Who says they don't want to? Who is in the car with their friend who's driving crazy already and turns and says, "You're not gonna kill me in your cheap ass car"?
I've said it multiple times. My friends would sign off on it. They would be like, and then they got offended. They try to make it about, oh, because you got a Mercedes. Bitch, it's not. I don't want to die in a Mercedes either. Low budget, rich car. Bitch, I don't want to die in that. BMW.
Oh
No,
my God.
I am not interested. They try to make it like, oh, I'm not calling you out about the type of the car that you're driving. I'm telling you, I don't want to die in this type of car.
You are rude. I would say you're one of the rudest friends that I have, but all of my friends
I'm
are
not.
rude. I'm like, all of my friends are rude. All of y'all, if you're watching this and you're my friend, all of you are disrespectful and rude.
I'm actually nothing like the rest of your rude ass friends.
You're right. You're probably worse.
I don't think the general public would agree. Every time I introduce somebody to y'all, they think y'all are the worst.
I mean, certain people you just should not introduce us to.
The thing is, and this is another thing. I need to ask the people about this. My friends think that because of the way that I am, that people aren't going to be able to take me. So they preface their friends all the time. Like all of my friends do that. Subconsciously and consciously. Like he's a whole lot. You're not going to be ready. You might not. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Their friends end up loving me anyway. And I don't like them because I don't be really liking people like that.
That's true.
But they end up liking me. So y'all should just stop warning people about me. I need to warn people about y'all. I'd be like, oh, my friends are great. You're going to love them. They're great. My friends come around. They're like, who is this bitch? They don't like you. You don't like them. And that's all of my friends. I'll be like, damn.
I can only think of maybe 2 people that I've been introduced to this year that I was like, nope, don't like that hoe.
Let's talk about last year.
I don't think I was introduced to anybody last year that I was like, nope.
Let's talk about the year before that.
I like most of your friends.
I mean, all of them don't have to be my friends. It's just when I introduce you to people.
I don't like people, so.
I mean, I could give you some initials if you want to go there.
Please
Hell,
do.
I'll say their name. I don't care. MJ.
No.
You want me to keep going?
Go ahead.
JH.
Hell no. Satan? Do you see this hat? Do you see this hat?
That's my whole point.
That's not even your friend, for real.
She is my friend.
And nobody liked her. I was not alone in that.
I said my friends. Put all of you in that category.
She's the Antichrist. I'm sorry. She walked in and rolled her eyes at worship. I don't trust you. Nope. Anyway, we got way off topic. We were talking about The Lion King. If you've missed it, the official announcement came out today for the live action movie, The Lion King. Now, Disney, I can rock with you on most of this casting. About 99% of this casting, I can rock with y'all.
Because Disney, I rock with y'all. I really do. Even though you ruin child stars and they all become drug addicts, with the exception of a few.
Yeah. But, okay, so Donald Glover, Simba. I'm going to skip that one for now. James Earl Jones, Mufasa. Who else would play Mufasa?
Nobody else could play Mufasa.
Nobody else. Chiwetel, I can never pronounce his full name, but Chiwetel will play Scar. Alfre Woodard will play Sarabi. John Oliver, Zazu. John Connie, Rafiki. Seth Rogen, Pumbaa. Billy Eichner, Timon. Now, I love Eric Andre. Azizi, Florence, Shinzi, and Keegan-Michael Key, Kamari, JD, Young Simba, and Shahadi, Young Nala. Now, the casting that is causing the most tension isn't the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? Stir?
Confusion. That's really what it is.
I was going to say stir. It's causing the most commotion. And that would be You just came ready with the song. That would be Mrs. Beyonce Knowles Carter playing the role of Nala. Now, there are certain people who believe Mrs. Beyonce Knowles Carter cannot act.
Or talk. Or read.
I think that these are disrespectful assessments of Mrs. Carter.
Okay. All right. Why?
I'm not saying that they are incorrect. I'm just saying that I don't know this.
They're disrespectful because they're true.
I don't
but they
know
sound
these
rude.
to be facts. But I will say, I think that there are maybe a few other people who would have been maybe a little better suited to play Nala.
Shit. And Halle Berry, Vivica Fox.
Well, no, we have to pick somebody.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
No.
Regina Hall.
Wait, you have to pick somebody to coincide with Childish Gambino.
Regina Hall. Jada Pinkett Smith.
You think Childish Gambino and Regina Hall would be good co-stars?
Regina, yeah, I do. I think Regina Hall is the shit.
I'm not saying she's not the shit. She's
I feel like Queen Latifah, that would have been a horrible choice, but
I'm like, as Nala?
Yeah.
I don't mean to have a disgusted face, but no.
Beyonce, really? Hell, Michelle Williams would have been a better pick. Kelly Rowland.
Oh my God.
Beyonce? Okay, so you wanted a singer. Hell, Maya.
She is back on the scene with some awful wigs, but she is back on the scene.
Tinashe.
No, not Tanash.
Ashanti.
You're pushing it. You are pushing it.
They pushed it with Beyonce.
So you're trying to push it even more? We said Lupita Nyong'o, didn't we?
Diamond from Crime Mob.
I hate you.
Trina.
All right.
Kaya.
I knew you were going to take it there. I just knew that was next. I knew it. Anyway, I still am going to, of course, see the movie. I hope that Beyonce's acting skills have greatly increased. That's all I got.
You come into my house, you touch my child. I can never let that go.
I'm well aware. But The Fighting Temptations is one of our favorite movies.
That's because it's a good movie.
Yeah, sure. It's a good soundtrack.
It is.
Okay, so I will see the movie. It comes out summer 2019, if you are wondering. But The Lion King is also on tour. I'm going to go see it in January. It'll be in Atlanta. So
I want to know a couple, and they reminded me of Timon and Pumbaa.
You what? What did you just say?
If I could find a picture of the two of them, I would show it, but I probably can't.
Do I know them?
Show them individually. You know one of them. So sad.
You're so rude. Text me a picture of who it is.
Nope.
Then tell me later. I could always use a laugh. Okay, so next. Again, in case you missed it, Chris Brown released a 45-track album. 45 tracks, y'all. 4, 5.
Shout out to the person that probably is watching this that's on my Facebook that has been slamming Chris Brown for the last week, saying that anyone that thinks that Chris Brown can sing. I think it's one thing if you don't like somebody's voice. and you like, oh, they can't sing. They can sing. You just don't like their voice. Like Brandy, I don't like her. It's not a secret. I love her music. I even like her voice. I just don't think she's a nice person at all. I don't like her. My own personal interactions with Brandy Norwood, or that's the reason I don't like her. It's not a secret. She probably would say some choice words about me. That's really not my problem. I don't really care.
That's because you call her a murderer every time she comes up.
She is. I stopped doing that. She continued to perpetuate the fact that she was she antagonized me just like she antagonizes Monica. I don't even speak to Brandy. I don't speak of her. I don't care about Brandy. But to deny Christopher Maurice Brown the fact that he is in fact a singer, the fact that he released an album with 45 tracks, and the reason why he's not really breaking records or doing anything phenomenal. Everybody could release a 45-track album. You know why? Because albums are no longer constricted to CDs and the 90 minutes that you got on a CD at max, or side A and side B of a tape. So why the hell not? People have unlimited storage, okay? They have Spotify, they listen to music on Tidal and Apple Music. So for what reason are you still releasing a track? Why would you even release an album with 9 tracks? Why are you calling yourself an artist? Why are you doing that? In fact, Christopher Maurice Brown is genius. The fact that not only did he release a 45-track album, and when I first said that to people, was like, oh, you exaggerated. Bro, I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you what I know. It's going to be 45 tracks. The man also had 800. He has 800 songs on his mobile device that he hasn't released. Which, if you do those calculations, you get yourself a calculator. And
all right, my dear.
This man could release a song a day for 3 years. A song. Your fave couldn't. My fave couldn't. There's no need to lie about it. You can't even argue. Now, could drugs be doing this to this man? Absolutely. Am I saying that he may not be on some intense drugs that we don't even know how to find? No, I'm not. Am I saying that the drugs aren't really affecting his vocal cords? Yes, I am saying that, because he can still sing. He can just be like, ee, and then he can still dance and do all of that at the same time. This man could definitely be on some serious drugs. I don't know many people that make one word sound good. Okay. Even in a wet song, even with another song with the same cadence, and those that are y'all are living for OT Genesis Thick right now, it's the same as Chris Brown's Pills and Automobiles. But Chris is like wet.
It is the same as thick.
So you had a baby on a wet, and then that's a hit? The fuck?
Yep. Basically. Yep.
Like, very simply, wet. That song has been out for maybe a month.
And it's still my jam. Wait.
It's only one word, Tiff. You learned that word when you was 3 years old.
I know.
How is that your jam?
I don't know.
Look at that point, though. On Spotify alone, 28 million plays.
The album.
Questions has been out less time than that. 78 million. In the words of your president, million. 78 million spins.
Listen, okay, so more about the album. It's called Heartbreak on a Full Moon. It's 2 hours and 38 minutes long. It took me much longer than that to listen to it. It took me literally all day to listen to this whole album. I just turned it on while I was doing work and stuff and working on projects. But it's really good. Of course, it features some of the songs that you've already heard. Privacy, Pills and Automobiles. It also features, what are some of the other songs that came out? Questions, Grass Ain't Greener. So some of these songs you've already heard, but some of these you haven't, and they're really dope. I love Party. I love This Ain't. I love Hope You Do, To My Bed, Sit, Confidence, Rock Your Body, Roses. It's just a good album. So if you have not listened to it, I know it's hard for some people to listen to one artist like straight through. Like my mom, she can't listen to a full artist album. She can't listen to the same voice. Break it up. Listen to 5 songs a day. It's gonna take you a minute to listen to the whole thing.
That ain't my testimony. I can listen to Monica all day. Mariah Carey, even though she's crazy, I can listen to Mariah all day. I can do a full Brandy album. I can listen to Whitney.
I did one today. I did Full Moon. Was it Full Moon that I was? No. It was Never Say Never. Was that the name of that album? Yeah. I listened to that today. Yeah, I can listen to artists all day. So yeah, I listened to Chris Brown all day yesterday. We didn't talk about it when it came out, but if you missed Beach House, Ty Dolla $ign, that's another dope one. It came out last Friday. I think Big Crit came out with something last Friday. I'm missing some folks, but it was a lot of music that came out last Friday. And then Chris Brown dropped this 45-track album. So if you haven't listened to it, it's on Spotify, iTunes. I'm sure, I don't know if it's on Tidal because I refuse to pay for another streaming service, but I'm sure it's on that. Go take a listen. Are you done?
I have a bone to pick. Red shirt. Come on to the front of the congregation, bro. I spent some time here, so I feel like I can say what I want about your bitch ass pizza, you bitch ass. Papa John's executives, more so the founder, blames the NFL protest for declining sales.
What?
The NFL has hurt us, company founder and CEO John Schnatter said. We are disappointed the NFL and its leadership did not resolve this. Sounds like another handle those niggers. Executive said the company has pulled much of its NFL television advertising and that the NFL has responded by giving the company additional future spots. Later in the day, a spokesman clarified that the spots themselves weren't being pulled, just the NFL shield or official sponsor designation on those spots. The leadership starts at the top, and this is an example of poor leadership, Schnatter said, noting he thought the issue had been nipped in the bud a year and a half ago. He was talking about Colin Kaepernick.
I know.
And revising sales estimates for the next quarter, Papa John's president and chief operating officer Steve Ritchie said on the call that the NFL deal was the primary suspect behind the decline and that we expect it to persist unless a solution is put in place. Ritchie said that the research has found that Papa John's has been the most recognized sponsor associated with the NFL for 2 years running, which he said means the company's performance can track with that of the league. Papa John's has a deal with not only the NFL, but also with 23 individual teams. Company executives declined to disclose exactly how much money is projected sales Papa John's lost from its association with the NFL and declining ratings, which means fewer people are ordering their product for game days. Papa John's stock was down 8.5% on Wednesday. ESPN reached out to 18 NFL official sponsors in the last few days and asked the companies about its current relationship with the league and if any marketing programs had changed due to the turmoil. Only 5 sponsors responded with a comment. Verizon spokesperson Jim Gerace wrote via email that our discussions with any partner are between us, and while we haven't done anything different, we don't discuss future plans. Hyundai spoke out. Dan & Yogurt, Nike, and Anheuser-Busch also referred to previously issued statements. There were a couple league sponsors that said we're not getting in and we're not calling you back. PepsiCo, Mars, Snickers, and Twix and them. Visa, Campbell's Soup, Procter & Gamble, Castrol, Bose, McDonald's, Nationwide, Microsoft, USAA, Marriott, and Bridgestone. Now, Papa John's. You want to blame people protesting their rights on why your crusty ass, nasty ass, cheap ass pizza ain't selling. Good day.
Alrighty. I don't eat pizza anymore, for real. But if I ever decide to have a serious cheat day and kill my stomach, I will be sure to not order from Papa John's. Not that I would anyway. I can't tell you the last time I ate their dry pizza.
The last story I want to discuss. Now, I don't like nasty things, okay? Did you hear about this little white hoe?
You're going to have to be a little bit more specific.
Brianna Brochu?
No.
Y'all weren't discussing this in your little Spelman group, AUC group?
This
white college little bitch, Brianna Brochu, arrested for terrorizing her black roommate with used tampons.
Bitch, what? Let me tell you why this would not have even made the news.
Brianna Brochu, a former student at the University of Hartford in Connecticut, bragged to friends that she was able to finally get rid of her Jamaican Barbie roommate after a year of doing awful things to her, including rubbing used tampons on her backpack. Former University of Hartford freshman Brianna Brochu made statements on Instagram that she tampered with her roommate's property and also posted photos of the property she tampered with. In addition to causing damage to the backpack, Brochu also said she licked her roommate's plate, fork, and spoon, according to the Hartford Current. See, this right here is reason, we haven't done this in about 14 years, reason number 1,777 that I don't like y'all.
Well, it might be time to start that list back up. Because let me tell you something. Nope. You can stop reading. Let me tell you something.
I'm almost done.
I don't care. That story would be reading a little bit differently had it been me. Let me tell you how the headline would have gone. Pardon my language for the next 2 minutes. Headline reads, college girl knocks a bitch out. Story would have read, Lil White Hoe rubs tampon on black girl's backpack. Black girl knocks Lil White Hoe out. Black girl goes to jail and regrets nothing. Because you wouldn't have made it a year, bitch. The first time you try any type of nasty ass like that to me, you gonna lick my plate? Oh, no. The germaphobe that I am. No, she wouldn't have made it to the fork. She wouldn't have made it to the fork. She wouldn't have made it to the spoon. She'd have stuck out her tongue to try and look like she was thinking about licking my plate, and I'm going to knock you out. What?
She did it when you weren't there. So your clean plate, what would possess you to do that?
Why would you bring this story up? I'm trying to go to bed after this. And I just, it's story. Not today, Satan. Not today. And not tomorrow either. No. Do you know how nasty a used tampon is? That is disgusting. First of all, you're nasty for using it and then touching it enough to like rub it on somebody's backpack. That's disgusting.
Do you know how nasty a white mouth is?
Ugh. That is all disgusting. What is wrong with people? I'm sorry. You said she did this for a year? She tortured her roommate for a year? No.
Her Jamaican Barbie roommate.
No. We played tricks on each other my freshman year of college. I mean, at Spelman now I think they may have changed it, but you only have to stay on campus your freshman year when I was in school. We played tricks on each other Not gonna tell you what some of the tricks were because some of them were a bit much. But it was never no mess like rubbing no used tampon or licking. We were all germaphobes, so we weren't doing stuff like that.
No, y'all all weren't germaphobes. Not all of you.
Everybody on my hall.
Maybe, but the girls that I weren't. Some of them claimed to be germaphobes, Tiffany, they weren't. I mean, all schools everywhere, everyone played tricks. They did that, but everybody wasn't a germaphobe because some of those people was nasty. Statistics tell us, Tiff, somebody was nasty.
In my dorm, yes, but the women that I still rock with today, that I still call sisters, their children call me Auntie T or Auntie Tiff or whatever. Those women were all germaphobes, so we weren't doing no nasty crap like that. We would play jokes on each other, but we weren't doing. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's beyond disgusting. Like she needs her ass whooped.
Story right before we wrap. I had one of my roommates, John. When I moved to Columbus, I had 3 roommates. I had this one boy that went to school. Oh, at your first high school. You probably know him, Barrett Fox. I just put him all the way on blast. I don't forget names, but he was the roommate. So I had a 4-bedroom apartment. So when you came in the apartment, you came in, it was a little walkway. You had the living room, the kitchen, and then Barrett's room. And then Barrett, I lived with 2 Johns. And then we had 2 bathrooms, one on one hall. So you come in, you had the living room, kitchen, Barrett, then you go through a hallway, and then you have the 3 rooms. I was all the way at the end. You know me. Leave me the hell alone. John was in the middle. And then Jonathan, he was from like Thomaston, Georgia. He was a youth pastor.
Where the carpet is? Carpeting Thomastown, Georgia?
I guess. I don't know. So
That's Dalton. Never mind.
It was me, John, Jonathan, and Barrett. Barrett and Jonathan, I mean, I was kind of like, y'all this white. John was white-ish. He was like half white, half black, raised by white folks, but he was half black. So John will be sharing the bathroom with me.
No.
Let me go through this again. I don't think you heard me. Barrett and Jonathan, white.
All white.
Half white.
Okay, so you took the best that you could get. Okay.
Thank you.
I get you.
I'm a youth pastor. You could still be nasty. So,
yeah.
But John dated this girl. I'll call her Niecy because her name was kind of unique. I would give her all the way away.
So, like you just did? Oh, kind of unique. Okay.
No, her name is unique. So.
I thought you were saying her name.
So John took Niecy's virginity. Like, this is the type of things that
all the business out.
You don't understand the types of situations that I know, like, and it's so crazy. It's like guys always think that we go through things that no one else gets, and girls think that y'all go through things. Oh, we couldn't possibly get it. You don't understand. Y'all put on fronts and we put on fronts. John I don't know if he knows that he's taking her virginity or not, but he wakes up and his entire bed is bloody. It's a bloody mess. John, of course, I'm always somebody's voice of reason. I've known John 3 months. He comes and knocks on my door with the sheets in his hand. Now you know I'm a germaphobe.
Oh my God.
John, what is that? He was like, bro, I think I broke her hymen. So you got her blood, you have her insides. And you're trying to bring them in my room? What's wrong with you? Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! He's like, what do I do? His college mattress is now bloody.
Oh my God. So for future reference, any college people that are watching this, if that happens to you, clean it with peroxide. It gets the blood out. No, I don't know that because that happened to me. I know that because my friend gave birth and got blood on her carpet and the nurse used peroxide. And I was like, oh. So, any college...
So if you murder somebody, you want to be the next terrorist. Joking.
No. It doesn't work that well, but it will clean up the blood. That's terrible. I hope he threw that away.
You didn't even know where that story was going. See?
No, I didn't. I hope he threw those sheets away.
I know he got the hell up out my room with these bloody ass sheets. I know that's what he did. I really don't care what he did with the damn sheets. Get the hell away from me.
That's a lot.
You nasty bitch.
That is a whole lot. That is a whole lot. That's gonna do it for us today.
It is.
You can catch us again Monday. Lord have mercy. Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. You can find me on Jesus, I just need to go to bed. You can find me at Tiff Lanelle on all social media. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and .com. Alex the Great, where can they find you?
Alex the Great. I am Alex Unmuted on Twitter, Instagram, and .com. Remember, today is greater. Believe it, speak it, and live it. You have to make the choice to be great. Your situation is not your destination. Instead, make it your motivation. If a little white hoe puts her nasty ass tampon on your shit, make sure you knock that trick out. Whoop that trick. Okay. What I say? Today's great. Believe it and speak it and live it. You have to make the choice to be great. Your situation is not your destination. Instead, make it your motivation. We are back here next Monday. It goes down at 10 p.m. live Eastern time. And the ShakeUp morning show, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here on Boss FM. Namaste.